There's is yo. Ooh. Anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett. Got you here, and welcome back, folks. One and all to Final Fantasy 7. And in the last episode, well, we got through the tutorials and we did advanced training. We're gonna do even more advanced training coming soon. But right now, we're not gonna worry about that. I want to talk about something while it's on my mind. There is someone who came by today to try to buy something from me. Asked me if I accept a card, and was like, yeah, we don't. Had no way to run the card. Wanted me to run. See, okay, here, let me explain something to you. I'm not very well in the trance of, or whatever you want to call that word, like heavily induced by nothing but apps all the time. Apps to me, most of the time, are a waste because you know how much room they take up? Yeah, too much. If we could do it in such a way that it never fills up the phone, including the doggone updates that make you have to uninstall other apps, yeah, that would be great. You know, because there are way too many, and by the time you try to get into another app, they want you to uninstall others because it's too big, or because they have to have an important file like Final Fantasy Record Keeper. That, to me, was a worst mistake. I mean, I'm not saying it's a terrible game, but if you want to talk a mistake, that's a mistake. I mean, the only thing as far as actual true mistakes are the ones where you have to pay for certain items that you cannot, and I mean cannot, earn. It might take you some time, but it should be there in the library. Like through a limited time only, yeah, if you want to buy it with cash, but once it's there and you do like a mission or whatever to unlock it to be there, then all of a sudden you earn the gems and whatnot, then why the hell not? I think these people get way too much money to develop these apps and stuff, especially to supposedly stop ads and stuff. And you talk about, okay, who the hell has cash? He says anybody who's in their right mind. Why would you want to rely on something like that anyway? That's stupid. You know, the thing of it is that what's stupid about it is not the fact that you're relying on the card so much, is that when you think about it, because I have seen a lot of times where if you go to Walmart, all these, well, actually, I haven't been to all these where the card reader was down, but I've heard about it. And even Dollar General. And guess what? People had to come up with cash, or have it for free. Like, I've been even up to BP. You know what that is? That's a 24-hour gas station. A 24-hour gas station. And they've been without gas. They've also been without a way to, accept credit cards. There's another gas station that's not really 24 hours. And they had their machines down. And yeah, okay, I understand sometimes it should be free, but it shouldn't be always up to them to pay for your gas. It's not right for them to have to suffer. They are trying to run a business. Okay? That ain't right. Just because you can't make it, but you refuse to absolutely get cash out instead of, doing that, or you might want to run your credit card, or because you just want to go over there and use it. Yeah, okay, look. Here's the thing. I am selling items. I will admit to that. Yeah, I am. Items that I have no room for. Well, I kind of do, but right now I don't because I'm still working on my house. And I need the cash more than I need them anyway. I can always get better ones in the long run. But, I mean, it's going to take me a while because thanks to the prices of rising, not because that doesn't help. But anyway, what my point is that when you consider what we have to deal with today, yeah, why the hell wouldn't you have cash on hand? It wouldn't matter if I was selling it for $300. I wasn't, but I was actually shipping it keeping it or doing it less than what it would have been if it had been in better condition. Which means when it's like at $15, you know, yeah, it means it's almost not worth selling. It's still worth selling, but $15 it's like a bargain deal. You won't get it no cheaper nowhere else. And I'm not going to stoop so low because of the prices that we have today. I mean, $15, and I'm not even charging taxes for crying out loud. That's just trying to keep afloat in a way and making a better deal. I threw in a deal that could have been part of a full set, but I sold 2 tables for one price. And in a sense, I probably shouldn't have done that, but hey, at least they're going to a better cause. At least they made a little money. I don't care. But I'm still hurting in the long run right now because of just like anybody else. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the worst. I'll never say that. If you're looking for me to say, oh, because I'm the worst, or it sounds like to you that it is, you're in the wrong place. I hate to tell you that, but you know what? I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it like, oh, I'm such the worst of all people in the world because I'm the only one suffering. No. Everybody's got their way to complain. Everybody's got the way to word, or some people, or we all word the same way. The point is, as far as this goes, it's ridiculous. Okay? And we have to sell items that we may or may not use, just to keep afloat. It may not seem like a lot. It may seem like a kick in the pants or whatever you want to call it, but it is something. It may not be everything with the way the prices keep rising, but it is something to hold on to. It may not last long. It may just up and vanish. But because everything that goes up while everything else that should be providing you with help goes down. And at the same time, you'll never get enough of that. And I'm going to tell you something. People start other ways of starting money because nobody wants to rely on the government. I mean, it's bad enough we have to do it anyway because of other reasons. But nobody wants to live on it forever where they're retired on it. Like you're supposed to live on that, but it's really to die on it. That's not enough when the prices never stay the same. They always have to rise or go down, but never enough to make a difference to say, okay, I'm fine with that, Especially with drinks and stuff like that. Even if you were to run a business, it's almost not worth even trying to run a business with selling soda. Even if you were to go to a Sam's Club to get a better deal in terms of not price, never going to be price. Oh, no. But in terms of how much more you can get. They may have changed that since then. Because a lot of things have changed. I rather go to Walmart because I know what I can get. A lot of people would rather go to Kroger's. Okay, you go to Kroger's. I'm going to tell you something. Most places in the world have better prices at Walmart. Yes, all Walmarts don't sell their prices at at the same price. Some of them are cheaper. Like where I'm at, they have a little bit more cheaper deal. If you go to another town, which is not too far from here, it's higher. And I know exactly how to save on money, too. You can either come up here, even though it's going to cost you a little bit of gas, but it won't be too much of a big deal. Or you can go up there. Or there's another town that's also not too far from here that also sells it a little bit cheaper over there. Well, I think it's Canton or Blue Ridge, I want to say. Well, either way, there's one of them that does it. There's also a store that sells it. They don't sell everything. It's kind of like going to Aldi. They don't sell everything, but And Dollar General is kind of starting to sell everything, but not quite. I still rather not go to them because they don't have enough to, I mean, there was another one in the same town. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Looks like this ain't no private car, so split up. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck? Oh, this guy. You say something? I said you say something? Yo, look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn. That's what should have happened there, to be fair. Or ham and cheese. It's empty because of the guys like you. Because he's a stuttering anyway. Yipes. You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more hummings. I'm not going to say that word because of reasons. I know what it says. Only devoted employees like me would go to Mega on a day like today. You working for Shinra? Shinra manager. I won't give in to violence. No, neither. Barrett. I was a little too fast. I hate fast dialogue, says Tifa. Babe, you're lucky, babe. So, Claude says, so what are we going to do now? Oh, shit. What are you so called about? You busting up my rhythm? Seems like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Huh. Listen to Mr. Sirius about his work. His very work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains. What Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning and welcome to Mega Lines. Arrival time at Sector Fire Station will be at 11:45. Should have been there like that anyway. That means we've got only 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes we're dropping off this train. Got it? Cloud, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. Yeah, about that. So you are the only one that'll talk to me. I'll come to my house. I'm impressed. So if you talk to him enough times, you'll get something. I didn't even know this when I first played this game. Many moons ago. Wow! Don't worry about me. Oh man. I'm gonna brag to everyone at work about this. Oh, no. No, God. Crack. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. And, I'll meet you back at the train because I screwed up badly. And I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, later.